I don't have?
Oh, no, she has you. Oh, it's probably her.
Maybe.
All right, what's going on?
Hey,
This
everybody.
is Cooper with Progressive Fitness.
And this is David with Dave Trains.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the second part of our energy drink review video. And we're back inside in the power dungeon now that we have power. Because we didn't have power last week.
That's kind of ironic.
Oh, yeah, it is ironic. Yeah, not much of a power dungeon.
Here we go.
So we're back again with 3 new energy drinks. Got a couple of these, one from just Kroger and another one from GNC. I actually don't remember. Oh, this one was from GNC too, or not GNC, Vitamin Shop.
Last time, just to recap, we had a Reign, we had a Monster, and we had a, what was it called?
Was it another one of these?
Oh.
Adrenaline.
Oh, it was an adrenaline shock. Adrenaline shock. And the Monster handsomely won with a total combined score of 8 out of 10. The Reign, I believe, got second?
Yeah.
The Reign got second, and the adrenaline shot got third.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was the taste that did it for the Monster.
So we did change our third category. This is probably what we'll be sticking with from now on, just because we wanted something that was a little more subjective and something we could play around with more. So we have the fun factor as our third category in addition to ingredients and taste.
AKA logoing, just the general vibe that the can gives off, how it makes you feel. Like for me, I already know that I like the way this can makes me feel, and I like the fact that it's like clean energy.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that's already fun for me. I'm not saying that's my top pick, but it's just fun.
Yeah, it's like the feeling you get when you if you have no nutritional knowledge whatsoever and you don't care.
Yeah,
and you're
it's
just
just
going to a
what
gas station.
can looks the best. Like
Yeah.
for me, last week the Reign would have won.
What looks the tastiest?
Exactly. All right, let's kickstart it. I say we go with the. We're going with the Beyond Raw first. This also has the second most caffeine. It's got 250 milligrams of caffeine. 4 total carbs. It's got 0 sugar. 10 calories. I believe they might all have 10 calories. They all have 10 calories. Every single one that we've reviewed has 10 calories. This is gummy worm flavor. I'm stoked. Oh, I don't know. That Monster might have a run for its money.
It's so weird, literally get the stuff to taste, smell, just you open a pack of gummy worms.
Honestly, I don't think that I feel like it's gonna be like last week. You remember how this one was like?
Yeah.
It smelled amazing, and then we tasted it, and it was like not great. I feel like that's what it's gonna be like.
Alright, so this is built by science, driven by obsession, elevated through innovation. So this one's really, really hyping itself up as just a very scientifically driven, based energy drink, which it does have some interesting qualities to it. Like it has the L-theanine in it.
Mm-hmm.
It has some stuff in here that I don't even know what it is, so I'm a little surprised by that. I did look up the Sicilian Red Orange, which apparently that actually has some sort of effect of helping you burn visceral fat, and it's shown in some published studies. So that's interesting. But this Perloquilin, I'm for sure not pronouncing that right. The pure QQ and the aerial parts extract from probably some kind of plant. I don't know what those things are. And this is coming from someone who studies ingredients on stuff pretty frequently.
All right.
It's orange.
Wow.
That looks like whiskey.
Do you think it's like a blood orange color? It's like super orange when you put it in, and then probably about the same. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. It's not as fake sugary tasting as I thought it was gonna be. It actually does taste more like an orange than it does gummy worms.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not really gummy worm. I don't know that I would, if I had this without knowing that it was gummy worm, pick out gummy worm as the flavor.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely good,
It's good.
but I
It's-
think the thing the title is
It's a little
misleading.
bit, honestly, I think it's a little bit like the other ones, like I said, but not as much. Like where the smell makes you think it's going to be better than it is, and then it's like, it's good, but it's not great.
Yeah. I'd say the title of Gummy Worm is a bit misleading.
I agree with that. If you were expecting sour gummy worm, you didn't get it.
No, you got like very sweet orange.
Yeah.
Like orange with sugar put on it.
Mm-hmm. But like fake orange flavor, not even like an actual orange.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ingredients wise, not bad. Like Cooper said, a lot of ingredients that, and I know a lot less about ingredients than he does, but a lot of ingredients that I've never heard of as well. Like the L-theanine that's in it. 250 milligrams of caffeine. It's a solid energy drink, but I probably have to give it maybe a 6.5 out of 10 on ingredient. Maybe a 7 out of 10 on ingredients just for the L-theanine. I'm gonna go 7, and I'm gonna lock it in.
What did you say you gave it?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Yeah, I really like how hard it's trying, and I almost feel like if some of these is kind of like a draw, as this exceedingly complicated ingredient here that nobody knows what the fuck it is. It's so amazing.
It's like reading the
Yeah.
ingredients on a shampoo bottle. You just have no idea what the hell it is.
I mean, there's
Like
that.
37 letters on it.
You have that as far as the main ingredients go, and you get down here, and I see maltodextrin, which has shown to spike your blood sugar higher than white bread does. Sucralose, which is in a lot of energy drinks, so I can't really discount too much for that. But then also yellow 5, which in all the drinks that we've had
What
so
sodium
far,
is on that in the
25.
really?
So not really much to speak of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
25 milligrams?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's 210. Which,
So that's kind of sucky.
yeah, that's trash.
Because as
It
far as
says 10.
wow, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 as far as
Honestly,
ingredients. I'll go.
I didn't look at the sodium. I
I'll
would have probably said like a 6.7, but
I'll
I'm
be
gonna keep it at 7.
I'll be generous because it is trying a little bit harder. I'll give it a 6.5. But just because some of the other ingredients in there, I'm gonna have to pass on giving it anything higher than a 7. So 6.5.
Flavor wise, if I didn't know what the flavor was, I probably would have given it a 6.5 out of 10. The fact that I know it's a gummy, or maybe a 7 out of 10, the fact that I know it's a gummy worm flavor and it doesn't taste like gummy worm, and honestly, this was the one that I was the most excited about trying flavor wise. I gotta give it a 6 out of 10 flavor wise. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll write these down.
I'll go 6.2 for that.
So taste 6. Did you say 6 or 7 for ingredients? Yeah.
For ingredients, I gave it 6.5.
6.5. I said 7. You said 6.5. And then fun factor.
Fun factor, I'll honestly give this an 8.5. Like if I was just looking at this and I didn't look at the ingredients, I just kind of looked it over, I'd be like, this actually looks like it'd be pretty good. The ingredients look really like it looks like it's cool, looks like it's healthy, so I give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7 on fun factor. I don't think it looks very fun. I think it looks like it's wrapped, like the can isn't the actual color, it's just like wrapped in like a plastic film. Does that make sense? Like,
No, I
it's
see
just
what
like,
you're saying.
it's like one of those craft beers where it's just a silver can and it's got the wrap
Yeah.
around it. I don't know. I give it a 7 out of 10 as far as fun factor. It's a dark can, but it's not like that sharp dark. Oh my bad, you said 8.5. 8.5, big score for Coop on that. And a 7 for me. I don't think that looks very fun. Man, mine was like fairly consistent across the board. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7.
I want to do the Runa next.
The Runa.
Yeah.
The Runa.
All right. So the Runa, got this at Kroger, was on closeout. You could probably find this in most places actually. It's got 10 calories, which is actually pretty high for most stuff we have. Like, most of them are either gonna be 10, 5, or 0. If any of them go more than that, it'd be kind of like a little bit like weirded out. And also, unlike a lot of the energy drinks we've had, so like I shouldn't say a lot. There's only been one video before this one, but this one actually does have a little bit of cane sugar in it, but just 2 grams, so nothing huge there. The ingredients list is really short, so that's gonna strike a big chord with me.
Me too.
It's like got guanusa. That's what the tea is. Water, cane sugar, berry flavor, natural flavors, citric acid, malic acid. So just the type of tea is just a very highly caffeinated form of tea. That's why it has so much for what it is. 150 milligrams for the can. Not too much more to speak. It says it has more caffeine than two espressos.
Which it's got 150 milligrams of caffeine. That's literally half as much as this. So this
Yeah.
can could go on and say that it's got more caffeine than 4 espressos. Let me take a look at this. The only thing that I see that's it's bugging me out just a tiny bit is the amount of sodium that's in it. If I saw a little bit more sodium, I think this would be 0.5 higher on ingredients, but I like this a lot more than...
I wouldn't consider this a pre-workout drink.
No, this is, especially with the tea, it's a little bit more of like a get you through the day, natural,
Yeah.
sort of
Something that's different.
laid
other than-
back energy, and not like you're going to be buzzing because you had a can of this.
Something that's not just coffee or regular tea.
Yeah. Whereas adrenaline shock is more than likely going to be a bit more of a pre-workout.
Yeah.
Yeah. This would, yeah. It's even says no crash or jitters, so it's more of like you could sip on it. That being said, going into the flavor of this, I think I'm definitely going to. I'm actually gonna wash my cup out because that orange flavor was kind of strong.
Good old sucralose. I mean.
Yeah, still taste it. So this is Berry Boost. Going into this, I'm not expecting like this super sugary high flavor. I'm expecting a little bit more of like a lighter tone.
Yeah.
And
Definitely lighter than a gummy worm.
yeah, not like a crazy sugary blast.
Even though this has real sugar in it.
Oh.
That's very pleasant.
Yeah, it's
That's like almost floral.
it's like more natural for sure. You know what it is? It's crisp.
You know what I mean?
No, but
Oh,
yeah,
this is. I think this is also.
it smell like?
This is also the first one we've had that is fair trade certified and USDA organic.
there you
For
go.
anyone who cares. So yeah, that's cool.
That definitely has a. It reminds me of something when I smell it. Oh,
It almost looks like cola.
that literally looks like Coke. Like swampy Coke.
It's definitely not too appealing to look at.
No. Can wise, I do like it. Can wise, but is this actual tea? Is this straight just?
It is. Smell it.
Wow.
It smells like tea.
It's tea.
Hey,
It's very bubbly. Oh yeah.
cheers.
Cheers.
No,
Oh wow.
no, that's not good. That's yeah.
We finishing this one?
I'll finish this, but I'm not gonna finish what's in the can. I know there's not much left in the can, but
Bitter tea. I'm just gonna put the can on the side over there. Yeah, we'll put it up here just to read it poorly, but
its taste is only offset by the fact that there is a small amount of sugar in it already. I can't imagine what this would taste like if it did not have the 2 grams of sugar in it that it did.
it's like drinking a Busch Light. It's just terrible.
Oh, then I know this probably doesn't matter, but we're not sponsored by any of these companies, so we'll talk trash about them all we want to.
Oh yeah. We are sponsored by Runa. It's delicious.
It's the best tasting you're ever.
Off camera.
Just a trash can behind us.
Flavor wise, I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10. I'm gonna give the Runa a 2 out of 10 on flavor.
I almost feel like that's generous, but I'll give it a 2 as well.
I'm just giving it a 2 because I know there could be worse. So I need room to go down.
Yeah,
You're gonna
let's say,
give it what?
Okay, so yeah, I can give it I can reasonably give it a 2 because I was able to finish what was in my class.
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
It's
if-
not
if
like
I-
I didn't, but
If I wasn't able to do
could've.
that, then I would give it a 1.
yeah. Ingredients wise, what do you think?
Ingredients wise, I will give this a 9.
Yeah, it's great ingredients wise, but other than sodium, I think I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I like to see a little bit more sodium in there. It's not necessary, but Cooper a 9. Fun factor, I like the can as far as the actual tea color goes. I guess I get it because it's tea, so you're not gonna get it. It'd be a little bit of a throw off if you had like tea and then you pour it in there and it's like this citrus orange color. That'd be a little bit weird. It's okay. It looks all right.
The can
It
is
looks
very.
healthy.
The can has a very good representation of what the ingredients are.
Yeah, exactly.
very
It's like a
simple.
very simple. It's sort of like simplistic, healthy
Yeah.
look to it. It's not like the adrenaline shock.
Yeah.
That's like this bright colors
Yeah,
and.
I'll give it a 7 for fun factor.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, that's what I was gonna give it. 7. Me and my 7s. Not looking great for the Runa, although the ingredients did bring it up quite a bit.
Yeah, I say if it wasn't for how clean it was, it would be pretty trash.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like mostly full.
Man, well, that's because you poured your stuff back.
Yeah,
in.
I didn't want it. I did not want that. Yeah, I washed my cup out.
I did already. All right, so last thing we have is adrenaline shock, which we did have. Was the other one we had an adrenaline shock, or was it just adrenaline?
It wasn't adrenaline shock. It for sure wasn't adrenaline shock. The more I think of it,
but
'cause
it
was. It also didn't have this much. It only had 200 milligrams caffeine.
Okay, well, okay, it did for sure have this logo, so this must be just a different kind of this brand.
Of the brand.
Adrenaline shock performance. All right, orange freeze. I almost feel like this should be taken as like if it didn't have the caffeine in it, I would almost say take this as a like a post workout drink, because you really want to take branched chain amino acids after you exercise. But if we're going like off sodium content and the caffeine, and then like also like some of the sodium and the magnesium and stuff like, which still it's weird. You guys can go either way. Like you could take it post workout, you could take it pre workout. Like if your workout's early enough in the day, you could do both.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying. I do like the ingredients though. It's relatively similar to the one we already reviewed, the one we already talked about. Caffeine from green coffee bean, coffee fruit, guarana seed, yerba mate, and we got the magnesium and the electrolytes, potassium, a little bit of potassium in there. So helping with muscle contraction, good stuff.
Yep. 210 milligrams of sodium. Electrolytes. I feel like in general, energy drinks are getting like quote unquote healthier.
Yeah.
As in like they're kind of like they understand that there's a stigma surrounding energy drinks and they're consciously making the effort to make them more health conscious.
Yeah. 'Cause it's-
So I like that. I like that trend. So it allows us to do stuff like this without feeling shitty about ourselves. Yeah, it says a shock is a performance energy drink designed to help you push your limits and crush your goals. So it's specifically formulated to sort of be like a sports enhancement or like a lifting enhancement drink, whereas the Runa was sort of like we said, just a drink that you're gonna have throughout the day or something, just to perk you up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, 300 milligrams caffeine. What is this? Orange Freeze. Sounds good.
Yeah, the flavor sounds very tasty, and I need this to taste good after the Runa. If this taste, like I'm not thinking this is gonna taste bad at all. If it does, I'm gonna be really.
It doesn't
surprised.
smell like it's gonna taste bad. It smells a little bit like a sort of like an orange pop, not like Crush, but a little bit like an orange pop.
It's almost similar to the orange dreamsicle. The range is
Yeah.
a little less intense.
Yeah, it's a little less intense. It's not quite like that. It's not like because that one smelled like an orange creamsicle. It smelled
Yeah.
like Crush, but yeah. All right.
And unlike that one, this one's completely clear. Or was the other one completely
The
clear?
other one was clear too,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe. Well, that one wasn't. The gummy worm.
Yeah, that one wasn't. Yeah, this one, you know,
Let's
again,
just like
having no unnatural colors, no added stuff to that, so beautiful.
Oh, look at that pour.
Nice.
Yep. I think this one might take the cake for today, but I haven't. I mean, obviously I haven't sipped it, but cheers.
Cheers. That one tastes more like an orange creamsicle than that rain did.
Yeah, I agree.
This one was the opposite of all the other ones
Wow.
we've tasted so far, where it's the smell lied,
Yeah.
and it actually tastes more like it says it does.
I'm surprised this has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. Like, there's something that doesn't. It tastes like lighter to me.
Yeah, it really
It
does.
tastes like a lighter drink where, you know, like adrenaline shot. It just sounds like it's going to be this powerful sugary drink, but it's a little bit lighter. I was even caught off guard by the fact that it was clear. I definitely expected orange. I guess I shouldn't have because it does say 0 artificial color.
And this is the part of the video where you just get to watch us drink and say nothing to each other.
Cover all 9,000 taste bud. Aerate.
Yeah, that's really good. That's probably the best tasting one for today.
I agree. Definitely the best tasting one. Ingredients list, not bad. Fun factor, not bad. It's no monster, but it's up there. I'd be interested to compare this to the rain from last week.
Yeah. So I think the reason, this is, I know this isn't the same kind as the one I had before because I purposely got.
No, it's definitely not the same kind.
Yeah, because the other one was like just, it wouldn't. It was probably just adrenaline and not performance.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Because I wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. Because I was trying. It was the same brand. I tried to get one that was different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ingredients, I will give this one I'll give it a 7.5.
7.5s across the board for Beyond Raw. Oh, whoops. That's a mistake.
What?
6, 6, 7, 6.5. I accidentally put the I swapped drinks. Alright, adrenaline said 7.5.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hold a candle to the Runa as far as
No.
the ingredients go.
No, it doesn't.
Not to say that the ingredients are bad.
It makes up for it with the fact that it's actually drinkable flavor-wise. So flavor-wise, I rate this higher than Beyond Raw. I give it a 7.5 flavor. No, I give it a 7 flavor-wise.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's good. Don't get me wrong.
What did you give the Beyond Raw?
6. We both gave it a 6.
Oh.
Yeah, we both gave the gummy worm a 6.
I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give this one an 8.
An 8?
Just because
See, that's not that
it's
much
because
different.
It's because it's the first one so far that we've had to where I feel like I haven't been lied to about the flavor.
Oh, I agree. That's why my Beyond Raw was a 6. It would have been a 6.5 if it actually tasted like a gummy worm, but I was lied to. So, fun factor. I feel like this one's perfectly average. Fun factor wise, the can's nothing that
I was gonna give it
special.
a 5.
Yeah, it's like the can's nothing special. The color's nothing special. The flavor, we already rated, but I mean.
The can looks very generic.
Yeah, it doesn't look. It's not something that if I went to a gas station to get an energy drink, I would see this and be like, "Whoa, that looks like badass." Like a Rain looks badass.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it's like Rain or Bang or something like that.
And I know the adrenaline that we did last week, I rated it higher than that.
There's nothing special. We didn't do fun fact.
I know. Well, as far as looks, I feel like I liked it better.
I liked it better.
Maybe
too.
it's just because I don't like the color orange that much. I don't know.
I like orange. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
It's not too impressive.
6 and a 5 for Cooper for fun factor, for FF. All right, let me do some math here. Jeez, that Runa got punched in the throat by the taste.
I know, it was just bad.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping it was good.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
I honestly didn't know that it was gonna be like tea. Like, I didn't know it was just pure tea.
I feel like I might have had one of those like a long while ago and just forgot about it. And I'm kind of upset that I got 2 of them now. because now we have another flavor to review. We have another flavor to review.
Which I feel like it's just gonna taste like the same with like a really light hint of pineapple or whatever it is. Oh, it's gonna be even worse. Ooh, Runa with a 5.9.
Barely. Actually, no, it doesn't even escape mediocrity. It still gets an F.
Yeah, 59%. You don't pass college with a 59%. Sorry, Runa.
Failure.
But tastes better than that. 7 plus 8. So the adrenaline is coming up next. Dang. Adrenaline with a 6.8.
D plus.
That's actually worse. I think that's actually worse than our worst from last week. Interesting.
Maybe we should keep doing this outside. Maybe the sun put us in a better.
Honestly, I think it did. I liked outside a little better. Plus 7 plus 6.5. Wow, no way. Same exact score, 6.8
Dang.
for Beyond Raw. Dang. These ones were not as good.
No.
Not as good.
I think
The Runa kind of crushed my spirits.
we probably should have done the Runa last.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it just kind of F'd the adrenaline, like set up a false precedent.
Yeah, or maybe it made it taste better because it was so bad that it made it taste better.
Maybe.
We're gonna get sued.
You destroyed everything for our company.
Everybody saw that video.
We had 5 people hang themselves.
Oh, God. David and Coop thought it was bad. What am I gonna do with myself? Yeah, so that's surprising. Let me just take a look at that board. Yeah. 2s.
Wow.
Damn. Honestly, if the Runa had gotten a better score flavor wise, it would have been the best. If the Runa would have gotten like a couple even 7s, It'd
Yeah.
been worse than the adrenaline flavor wise. It would have been probably a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's.
I would have bumped it up.
It was just so
10
bad.
total
It ruined.
points.
It ruined it for
Yeah.
itself. Nothing can save that flavor.
No. Sucks.
Like, honestly, if it wouldn't have had cane sugar and it would have had erythritol or literally any other natural sweetener, I would have given it a 10. Like it would have got a 10 ingredient wise for me.
Oh yeah, ingredient wise.
That was the only thing that was holding it back.
Yeah. Honestly, the only thing that I would add to that is like sodium, but the fact that it's a tea, I wouldn't want just this random amount of high
Yeah,
sodium
that
in
wouldn't
it.
taste good at all.
Yeah, it would just be weird.
All right, I suppose we should probably say goodbye.
All right.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Yeah, unfortunately, today's selection of drinks was not as good as we were hoping for, possibly because we just weren't embraced by sunlight. So we'll probably go back to being outside next week for our review. So thank you for watching. Again, he is
David.
with.
Dave Trains. And he is. Just messing with you. And he is.
Austin Cooper of Aggressive Fitness. Thank you for watching.
Catch you on the flippity flip.